Yo people, so this little video is just going to be a follow-on from the previous two videos in which I talk about the Tryp Tich. Now as you can see here, this is the Tryp Tich. 3 windows or doors in various ancient cultures, going back to Mexico, Egypt and Cambodia. So the Tryp Tich, like the God Self icon says, represents our God Self and the balance of the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, the sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine. So this is the Masonic tracing board. I believe from my research this is what you get when you enter as a entered apprentice as a Freemason. Now I won't go into detail on this, but basically as you can see, the 3 pillars, the sun, the moon and the third eye. The third eye representing the balance between the light and the dark, the yin, the yang, masculine and the feminine. Notice the black and white checkerboard. So my point to this video is to show you with a quick look around Brighton where I live and the Masonic coded holy science that was built into the buildings around Brighton, which were mainly constructed in the Victorian era. So let's have a look at the first building. This is the Duke of York Cinema, and I believe this to be the oldest cinema left in Britain, and it's grade 1 listed. But if you look at the way it's built, it literally has 2 towers either side with the windows in the middle showing the Tryp Tich, the 3 columns and the clock tower at the top. And as you can see, it has 2 entrances, and each entrance in itself has the 2 pillars with the eye at the top and the Masonic flooring at the bottom. Now this is a church. It's a pretty epic church as it goes. It's absolutely massive, as you can see. But notice the 2 pillars either side and the steeple, which the steeple is of the eye, and also the solar disc, which has the cross in the middle, and also above the disc the 3 columns. So this is the gate to the Pavilion Gardens. It's not actually used, you can't walk through it I don't think anymore, but it's obviously there. But notice the obvious 2 towers and 1 central tower, very blatant. And this is the entrance to the Brighton Dome. As you can see, the 2 towers with the central pillar. Now this I think is a Mormon temple, but I mean, how blatant is that? I mean, there you go. That is the Tryp Tich in complete perfection, exactly like the Tryp Tich on the top of these ancient pyramids. And then of course we have the pavilion itself, built by Prince Regent, based on Indian architecture, but look at the central dome, 2 pillars, 1 central dome. And then we have the entrance to the Sea Life Centre, originally the aquarium, and the same 2 pillars, 1 central pillar, with actually 3 doors like the Tryp Tich. And then just next to it we have the Royal Albion Hotel, 2 pillars with the actual royal emblem as the central of the eye. and then the entrance to the palace pier. 2 pillars and 1 central pillar. All of these are within a square mile of each other. So what is the point of this video? What is the point that I'm making? The point that I am making is that the Freemasons have built into culture all around the world the buildings with the sacred knowledge, the sacred science that goes back to ancient civilizations. But somewhere along the line, the Freemasons and other secret societies were infiltrated and taken over and became the corrupt organizations that they are today. Peace!